Joanne Marks, the Senior Instructional Designer at Florida Gulf Coast University. And our team is bringing you our favorite book this year, 99 Tips for Creating Simple and Sustainable Educational Videos. So this book is all about teacher presence. It's about how you can be in your course, even though you might be teaching at a distance. It's also about the importance of online scaffolding and how we can help students to move to the next level of learning. It's important because we know that building regular, positive, and interactive relationships with students is the key to successful online learning. We also know that using video for tutorials and models and giving feedback really helps students to feel that it's personalized, that they're getting the help that they need, and it helps them to persist and to continue to move through challenges in the online learning environment. Finally, we know that using these simple videos in your classroom can help save you, the instructor, time and effort in otherwise text-heavy courses. So this information is for everyone, online, face-to-face, hybrid, blend flex. Everyone can use videos in their online class. The 3 takeaways are: be human and engaging, tell students the purpose of the video, and use videos for answering challenging questions. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce my colleagues who are going to bring you their favorite tips from this wonderful book, 99 Tips for Creating Simple and Sustainable Educational Videos.
Hi, my name is CJ Jordanek, and I am the Assistant Director of Instructional Design at FGCU. My tip for you today is number 36, Forget Hollywood. The tip encourages faculty to avoid using a script, to not worry about too much technology, and to focus on having fun with videos. The reason that I enjoyed this tip was it reminded me that it was okay to be human and make mistakes. If you clear your throat in the classroom, we do not start class over, we continue on. Be real, be human, and most of all, have fun with your videos. Remember, we are not actors or movie directors, so leave Hollywood to Hollywood and focus on building connections with your students.
Hello, I'm Melissa Rizzuto. I go by Mel. I'm an instructional designer here at FGCU. My favorite tip from Karen Costa's book is tip number 62, the camera will eat your energy. I really like this tip because the whole point of it is that we often just get into a rut of presenting our information, maybe reading from a script, and we just look a little dull, our energy level's down, we seem tired, boring to students, which is not what we want. So what I recommend, and what I gleaned from this book, is to channel your inner newscaster. Think of yourself as the Ron Burgundy of your class and add a little excitement. Your students want to know you're passionate about what you're teaching. And when you're in a classroom in front of them, they can see you, they can hear you, you can hear them, you can see them, so they can feel your energy and you can see their reactions, nonverbal reactions, and you can also hear their verbal reactions. It's a two-way conversation. When we're recording these videos, it's just you and your webcam or your smartphone. So try to record 2 videos and give it a try. Record one as if you normally would, and then record one where you're feeling a little ridiculous because you're taking that energy and you're just giving it your all, as if you want to sell the students on it. And maybe you want to give it that salesman approach if you don't think an anchor from the news is something you can channel there. So give it a try, have a lot of fun with it, and stay classy.
This is Rebecca Yost, and I'm an instructional designer at FGCU in the Department of Digital Learning. And my tip is number 66, which is explain your video's relevance. So in the book, the author kind of gives instructors a few different phrases that they can keep in their back pocket that they can use when recording a video to help students understand what's the benefit that they gain from watching the video. So you might use a phrase like, in this video we are going to explain X, Y, and Z. Or you might say, by the end of this video, you'll be able to do the following. She also mentions that there are other simple ways to establish relevance by sharing examples of a time maybe when you were in the same situation a student was, and therefore you kind of make that human connection to the student, or by explaining how the skill that they're learning in the class will relate to their personal or professional lives. So the value of this tip in particular is that it helps draw students' attention, right? So we know there's a lot of things going on in a student's life, and by establishing the relevance of what you're going to say, you help students understand what exactly the purpose of the video is and what it will do to benefit them. It will help them see connections between what you're going to say and maybe something else going on in their lives. And again, as I mentioned, it can be very humanizing and helping your students remember that you're a person too, and you've been where they have. And then finally, I find that this is a really good reflexive activity as well. So you might be thinking, okay, well, I feel like I have to record this video because I always explain concepts in my class. But then if you can't articulate the why and what benefit it is to students to hearing it, you may not record a video for it at all, and maybe that information can be presented in a different way. So by asking yourself why and explaining the video's relevance, you can always make sure that your videos are very useful for your students. So thanks, and I hope you enjoyed.
My name is Diane Marks, and I'm Senior Instructional Designer here at FGCU. And my tip is tip number 47, share videos with individual students. So this is all about using a simple software like Loom or Screencast-O-Matic to create a brief personalized video that illustrates the how-to for a struggling student. So why is it valuable? Well, just-in-time teaching is one of the biggest strengths of the in-class learning. When a student says, I don't understand, and you have that opportunity right then to explain it in a different way, to draw a model on the board, to go back over the concept again. Asynchronous online learning can feel kind of distant and disconnected with lots of text, where we're emailing back and forth, and students ask us a question at midnight, and by the time we get back to them at 6 a.m. and they don't understand what we're saying in our email, so then they email us back again. So that saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words, it is absolutely true in online teaching and learning. So when you send a student a quick video that either demonstrates or models or explains a particularly challenging task, it's incredibly helpful to the student, both effectively and effectively. First, they're put at ease because they hear the tone in your voice, they see the smile on your face, and they feel it's okay to have this question. And also, by illustrating or describing the solution to their question, they get their answer right away, clear as a bell, and they're able to just get on with finishing their work. So providing these little tutorials, they work for individual students, and I also use them if I start to get 2, 3, 4 emails about the same thing, the same kind of question, then I just create a little 1-minute video explaining whatever the misunderstanding is, and I zap it out as an announcement in my LMS, and then everyone gets the little video and everyone can move on. So again, these videos are quick, they are nothing production-wise, they are just you doing your thing, what you do best, helping students. Thank you for joining us as we shared our favorite tips from one of our favorite books this year, 99 Tips for Creating Simple and Sustainable Educational Videos. We hope that you find it as inspiring and as helpful as we did as you create wonderful videos for your students.